Okay, level 3, Cemetery Hill. Cutscene. Ah, it's Zarok.
So, even from the
The
shackles
Bellend.
of death, my old enemy pursues me. You're too late, Fortescue. Already my army has risen from the grave. You will never leave this necropolis.
I just noticed those, the design on the walls kind of looks like Jack Skellington. His face, anyway. Anyway, this level is where we get the club. Some obstructions can be smashed down with clubs and certain other weapons. Try experimenting. Yes, that itself is an indication we're going to get the club. My favourite levels in MediEvil were the ones that were like, you know, gothic horror, zombies. Halfway through the game, there's a drastic shift in tone, and you don't really see zombies anymore. Of great archaeological interest. Why does interest have a capital I? Destroy the boulder and plunder the valuable treasures within. But are they all that valuable, or is that your own personal opinion? I do wonder. Oh, there's those boxes. That chests. That didn't really help. That's a noob mistake if you try and open them and try and pick up what's in the chest in there. The thing will explode and potentially kill you. It could pulse you into lava anyway, and that'll kill you. We must get the club before we can do anything, and the club is down here. As we fight off these headless twats. How can they see me? They have no head. And in here's our baby, the club. It looks like a giant chicken leg. The club is a crude but effective weapon. Bash with it, burn with it, but beware, one bash too many and it will break. Naturally. Because it's got a percentage meter. And the only other weapon that does is the broadsword. And that is how much enchantment's left on it. See, weapon degradation is not... Degradation, sorry, is not a recent thing. It's been around for a while.
Fresh air. We hate these dark old caves and their filthy stench of old witches.
What do witches smell like?
The old hags lived here once. Unholy fires burning all night while they brewed up unspeakable muck in their cauldrons. They moved on years back, but the smell still makes our eyes sting.
What do witches smell like? Well, because witches are traditionally portrayed as like mad old women, I imagine they just smell like mad old women. Foisty, maybe? Smell of potion ingredients, foist, piss, who knows? Ooh, a library. Guide to covens for witches and witchcraft enthusiasts. The witch's coven would reach the height of its power only when all of their sacred flames were alight. Witches have been known to offer help to the questing adventurer. Yet they are a reclusive people. What? And have to be summoned by the aid of mystic charms or talismans. Why do they have capital letters? This weird stylistic choice. Jesus, this is long. Let it be known that help from a witch, capital W, is rarely given freely, and the witch will more often than not make a request to the adventurer before any such help is given, because they are twats. If seeking to summon a witch, remember that they are quite territorial. Any signs of previous witch activity in an area is a good indication that a witch can be called upon. By that it basically means if you find a friggin' cauldron, because that's all witches do apparently. Right, let's light this club. How do you light the club? Yeah, that's an effective technique to set something on fire. Just hit something with the fire. Throw something in the fire. Whack, whack. Hey, it works. Now come all the headless twats again. 3 of them. 3 headless twats and 2 regular twats. Chalice can be collected and there it is. Get that in a moment. Hello, Chalice. So we've got Chalice, we've got an energy vial, got some money. Got nothing on that wall. There's the witch talisman. And a shield. Okay. To the top of the hill. And try not to fall in the lava pit. We'll get this while we're here. Seems a shame to waste it. There's nothing in these little rocks. I thought there was meant to be money or something in them. Oh, come on. There's got to be something in here. Another club? No, a shield. Oh, frig. Nearly fell in the void. Nearly, but you didn't quite manage it. I believe you can break these boulders, but you can't break the red ones. But it is easier to just dodge them, to be fair. She says, having used a life bottle, is not very good at dodging them whatsoever, it seems. Oh, there is something, an energy vial. Fair enough. I'm not going to look a gift rock in the mouth. Stop giving me shields. I need clubs, mate. Just ignore me totally then. There's 3 friggin' shields I didn't ask for. What, are you supposed to just block the boulders? Are you supposed to use your shield as opposed to the club? Seems a bit silly. Anyway.
We have failed the master. We give our lives.
The adventurer would be wise to be thorough in the exploration of an area. Hidden locations reap great rewards. I don't know what that's referring to, because there weren't any hidden locations there. There are some levels that have them. Unless you're implying that that witch's coven was hidden, which it really wasn't. Saying that, beginner players might just think to go up the hill and not bother looking in the cave, who knows?
Back from the battle so soon? It must think it is a hero by now. But only a true hero is worthy of a place in the Hall of Heroes. See the ghostly statue of your fraudster self? When it has turned solid, a true hero you will be.
KK, whatever. think once you've got so many chalices, your statue turns solid. It doesn't really do anything. It's,
I knew it would take more than
just
an army of the evil
stylistic.
dead to throw your strides up. I've something that may help you on your quest, Captain. I give it to you freely, though I have no idea what it is.
It better not be a dildo. It could be used as a fancy butt plug, I suppose. Now we have got the club, we can quickly run back to Dan's crypt and break down the weird wall and find what is hidden behind it. Maybe that's what the book was referring to, hidden areas. The easy way to tell if you've actually got everything in a level is the sparkles will turn red instead of white. So we've got money and another weird butt plug. Lovely. Oh, we need to find the friggin' rune to get out of here. Oh, more throwing daggers, fair enough. May as well just come back here and get them for free rather than buying them. Buying them is just an insult, and I wouldn't recommend you do it, ever. And that's that.